Something's out there making noises. Oh, yeah. Something's out there making noises, and I do not want to be out there. No way. Hey, everybody. It's Ozone, and today I'm going to try out a brand new game. This is called Vintage Story, and yes, it looks very Minecrafty. It has its roots in Minecraft, but it is not Minecraft. So, what exactly is it? Well, it's a post-apocalyptic survival story that is like open world and sandbox, like Minecraft, but it's also much more complicated and difficult. I'm going to do my best to talk about it, but I want to just jump right into it and we'll try to go along as we talk about it. Now, I'm going to run this as a Let's Play series. I have done very little in the way of research on it, just enough to know kind of what I'm getting into. So, we're going to learn about this as we go along, and I'm probably going to die quite a bit. Anyway, let's grab a world name and go with a regular old standard thing. Now, this game offers a ton of customizability. I mean, there are a lot of options here that really impact. I don't know. There are just lots and lots of options, and I really can't explain all of them. You can make it easier or harder in a lot of different ways. Uh, but I'm just going to go straight on into a standard survival world. Now, what do I know about this? Well, I believe I know that this is based on a mod. This originally started out as a Minecraft mod, and they decided to make their own Minecraft world engine to facilitate it. And it started branching off into its own game. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world and in a non-human environment. All right, so cool. We get to pick our character. Well, we get to pick our look. Character comes next. I am going to just completely randomize this. Oh, that actually I don't like that clarinet voice type. Uh, yes, I like the harmonica. Okay, there we go. And yeah, I'm just randomizing all of the appearance here, and then we get to pick a class. The class there are several different classes, and some of them have pluses and minuses. The commoner has no positive or negative traits, but just for completion's sake and exposition sake, let's look at the classes. So we have the hunter, which let's see, it gives you faster walk speed, it gives you a little better harvesting speed, but it gives you less melee damage and less ore drops. The malefactor, tenacious survivors, which can avoid unwanted attention, which sounds nice. They're kind of sneaky, it sounds like. Find loot others might have missed, but less health. They get better drop rate, better loot foraging, but yeah, less health and less melee damage. Clockmaker. So this game goes through different ages of progressions, and we start out in the Stone Age. So I'm assuming the Clockmaker is going to be better when we get into the higher tech ages. But again, less health, less melee damage. That's pretty common negatives for all of these guys. The Blackguard. Fight if you must, kill if you must, don't look away. So they get more melee damage and better armor durability, better mining speed, more health, but they get hungry a lot faster. Their ranged damage isn't so good, and they don't get as much loot. Interesting. And the Tailor. Uh, Better armor durability, which is nice, but less animal loot, less hit points. So I think I'm just going to go with commoner. I don't really know enough about these classes in order to make a difference. I mean, to know what to choose one way or the other. Before we get started in the game, I am going to take a quick talk about the hot bar here. So this is your offhand, and so for like shields and torches and stuff, you've got your 10 active inventory slots, and then this is your backpack, and you can put different. That looks like a basket. You can put baskets in here. So you've got a bit more accessibility here. The red bar is your overall health. The green bar is your satiety, hunger essentially, and the gear is a countdown clock leading to some temporal instability events that happen, because there's a whole other like negative alternate dimension that can happen, and there's some remnants of whatever was apocalypse happened, and these temporal events are a recurring thing that happens every few days that kind of force that story upon you. This game is also very rich in story from what I understand, and I know very, very little about it. All right, so this is actually a pretty decent start. I do really like how we've got these things popping up. It tells me how to collect it. So what do I have here? Birch leaves, and down here I've got some eagle fern. But something says, yeah, I can use a knife or, gosh, is that a scythe to collect the grass? So I need to get a knife. I don't really know what it is I'm looking at for most of this. Let's pop into a map here real quick, and we are in the middle of a very large plains type area. It looks like we got some hills and some woods over here, and some water over here. I am going to mark this as spawn, because when you die, you come back to spawn. We'll put a star there. Okay, so let's look around. The first thing we want to do is we want to find some stones. So I got some andesite stones. Oh, loose flint. That is so much better. Because we need to be able to make a knife. Let's see. Harvest is, yeah, okay, I got some berries. Very nice, very nice. Any kind of food that we can find is going to be really, really good. So from what I understand, and I did watch a bit of a tutorial, let me pause the game here, because time passes like in Minecraft, and night is really dangerous, so I want to avoid that as much as possible. But I saw like a day one Let's Play from Rambus, something like that. I can't remember his name. And so I know a little bit about how to get started, and that's about all the research that I've done. All right, well, anyway, so can I do that? I can do that. Oh, cool. Yay, so we can do the monologue things. All right. Well, anyway, first thing we need to do is we need to find some food. And actually, the first thing I need to do is make a knife. And to do that, we start off by putting the flint down on the ground. Shift. There we go. And now I want to, what do I want to try to make? I want to make a knife blade. And you see there are some blocks here. This is knapping. Knapping is a very old technique to... How do I do that? Oh, I've taken away my stone. Okay, knapping is a very old technique that shapes a rock by hitting it with another rock. And so I'm tracing along this outline in order to break away the flint. Flint is the best tool to use to make stone tool things. All right, so now, that's my crafting grid. Now I have a flint knife blade, but I need some sticks. So let's go over here and try to find a stick. But basically, anytime I see flint especially, oh, it's not, okay, that is food. Red currants is food, but it's not matured and grown yet. Oh, flax. Flax is a seed. And did I get it? I did. I got some flax grains. That is going to be growing flax, growing flax, growing flax. I don't know what I got. What about... Oh, I got some flax seeds right here, and then I got some flax grain. So I can set my own, or grow my own flax later. But flint, anytime we find flint, like this right here, it says loose flint, we want to get that. Loose flint is what is the best thing to make weapons out of. And so we definitely want to just collect all that. Where can I find some sticks? And you know, it's fairly, it's common, right? A dead hen. Can I do anything with the dead hen? No, it doesn't look like I can. Interesting. So we got a lot of andesite stones here. Anyway, I'm looking for a stick. so that I can make my knife. Now, can I punch a tree? I think I can. It's just really, really slow. Requires one stone tool. So no, I cannot even do that. I have to find that stick. And so in the playthrough that I watched, it wasn't this difficult to find a stick, let me tell you. Can I get some from breaking these leaves? Not yet. Oh, what did I get? I got a pine cone. A pine seed. Okay, I got a stick. So now I can take the stick and the knife and make a flint knife. And you'd think that's some protection, and you'd be wrong. It is really just about harvesting. So right now I'm harvesting a bunch of this grass because we can do stuff with the grass, like make a bed eventually. But we need to get more sticks in order to be able to make more things, make more tools. And it looks like these birch leaves are working pretty good to be able to get some sticks. So basically, this game is like I said, hard. It's intended to be hard. You really don't want to be messing with animals right away, because they will hurt you. Anything that's reasonably big will hurt you. Maple branchy leaves. Oh, I think branchy leaves have a really good chance of giving sticks, which seems to be true. Okay, well, I do have some more flint. Let's nap an axe head and a shovel. So, yeah, everything just takes a little bit more time and is a little bit more difficult. Actually, in some cases, a lot more difficult from what I understand. And so I'm interested to see where this goes and just how hard it is and how hard the survival is, right? Okay, cattails. Cattails are really important because we can make reedy stuff with that. So let me grab some cattails, and we'll see if we can expand our storage here a little bit by making a basket. The game does provide this survival guide, which is really, really thorough from what I understand. So this is where we're talking about using flint and a hard stone in order to nap and create something. Okay, so now we're to this part, expanding the inventory. You can also carry 4 baskets, and so we need to learn how to make a hand basket, and that is these cattails. It looks like it needs 10 of them in order to make a hand basket. Do I have 10? I only have 9. Oh, there is some more cattails over here that I didn't get. Okay, so now we can take and put 2 like this in a big U shape and get a basket, add that to our basket, and we've got 3 more inventory slots. But it's going to be night very, very soon, of course, and I still have very little in the way of food supply, and I need to be worrying about how to survive the night, which means shelter. This plains biome is pretty cool. I mean, a pretty good place to start. It's one of the safer things, what this guy was saying, this intro video that I was watching, because there's bears and wolves, and boy, they will mess you up faster than you can say ouch. So you've always got to be super cautious around animals, at least, well, initially anyway. I think even that deer is way beyond me. Oh, what do we have here? Mature turnips. Okay, so I can use my hoe or my shovel to collect those turnips. What did I get here? Turnip seeds. Okay. And honestly, this hill looks like a great place to dig into when nighttime comes around, which isn't going to be too far away. I think I'm going to be looking to go into that hill for protection for the night. So while I'm doing this, let's leave a comment down below. Have you heard of this game, Vintage Story? And if you have, let me know one way or the other. I'd be very interested. I did a community poll about suggestions for other games to try out, and Vintage Story was actually rated pretty highly among the comments. So I thought I'd give it a try. Now, I will say that this game is not available on Steam. It's only available from vintagestory.at. So, yeah, you can only get it there. And it is in alpha stages, or early release stages. So, you know, it's going to change. There's a lot of growing to do. All right, I have 31 reads. That is a really good start to solving this inventory problem. So we can make a few more baskets. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Now we can collect a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna cut down this tree and get some of that firewood. Okay, it's just really slow. Wow, it's really slow. One of the nice things about it, though, is that it does take down the entire tree. There seem to be no floating trees like in Minecraft. Oh, yeah, look at all this wood that has been collected. Very nice. Let's do that again. Oh, yay, cranberries. I need those. I'm going to need those, absolutely. Let's go. Let's go. That is a good find right here. So I want to stay in this area. I mean, this area is really providing well for me right now. So I think I want to stay in here for a while. But my satiety my hunger's going down. And sleeping takes away your hunger. So you can't just, yeah, there's a cost for sleeping. It's not free. I think it's getting to be time to dig a hole. And I think this little thing is going to be really good right here. So we got to just start trying to dig a hole. Oh no, do we have rock right behind here? Yes, it's andesite rock. Okay, time to dig a different hole. It's not much of a house. Well, it's not a house at all. It's a dirt shack. Let's be real. Oh, it's pitch black. There we go. Whew. We got a little bit of light. So we need to learn how to make a torch. Now this hunter guide, the survival guide, fire and light. So we get a knife, use grass, 4 pieces of a fire starter. Okay, so that's 2 sticks and some dry grass. And sticks to make a fire starter. Yeah, inventory problems, definitely. All right, we also need a torch, which I think is stick and dry grass. Yes, we have a torch. And so we can put that on the wall and then use this fire starter. Yay, we got a torch. Woohoo! And now I can close it up and we don't have pitch black. Progress, progress. Yay! Oh, it's not big enough for the camera. All you see is the back of my head. Anyway. Next, it's time for a bed, and I think you go something like that. Okay, back to the survival guide. I am so glad that we have this survival guide. Okay, so of course we got different kinds of beds, and even though I've got wood, I really don't think I can make a wooden bed. I don't know. Boards, how do we make boards? Well, we need some linen, so that's definitely out of the question. Boards we have to make a saw. That means we got to get to the Copper Age before we can even make boards. Oh, yeah, definitely not there. So the hay bed, it is. So we do start with these like hay bales and make a bed. Okay, we got to make hay bales. And I didn't mean to use them all up into hay bales, but okay. Nope. There we got a hay bed. Can I? Oh, I can. I can put those back into loose hay. So I can either compact it and then uncompact it. Very nice. And let's throw down my... Can't place the block here. Another block is in the way. How do we place this? Oh! I took some damage from the fire. Okay. Well, we have a bed now. Yay! At least that part is done. And, yep, it is full on night. But honestly, I think I'm just going to go to sleep. Well, we survived the first night in our little hole in the ground. It was a bit boring, honestly, but I'm happy to have made at least through the night. now we got to keep working on making a better place to stay, because that little hole in the ground isn't going to be big enough to really make any kind of long-term settlement. I suppose I could build a house out on the plains instead of digging in, and I just got to dig up a whole bunch of dirt. You know, like the settlers of the Old West. They lived in those dirt huts and had sod roofs and things like that. I think that's the next step of action for me. But I also want to get a whole bunch of reeds so that I can actually start to get some storage built up in my little house. One of the really nice things about this game is it's not this look ahead, right? This tells you everything that there is, and we see that these little purple flowers are heather. But when I go to the survival guide, I can search for anything in the game. So I can search for heather and see that it's a flower and that it's used to make yellow dye. It tells me that I can't eat it and it's not good for anything like that. But this kind of encyclopedia is really, really helpful. But I guess it's back to gathering more dirt so that I can actually build my house. And there really isn't that much in the way of like truly flat land here, and I've been struggling to find a good place to put my house. But honestly, this little area here next to this big lake is, I think, probably the best place. I've been over around this area a few times, but I think this is going to be the best place. And it's going to take a bit of work to try to get this area flattened out enough so that I can do it. And well, we're still doing good on daylight, but I've been able to find a lot of cattails around this lake, and I think that's going to be really good for going forward. So I guess it's time to, my shovel broke, but I guess it's time to start clearing out some land, or maybe even just build around it. I'll clear it out once I've got my house built, I guess. Yeah, I like the idea of that. We'll just make ourselves a nice little mud house right here and build up the walls where we want them, and everything else will be dug down maybe during the night, because we gotta do something during the night to keep safe. A regular old dirt hut. It's a Minecraft staple, isn't it? Absolutely it is. I guess I don't have to put a roof on it as long as nothing can get in, but honestly I really don't know if nothing can get in. So a roof would be a good idea. Let's make myself another shovel so that I can start digging this down. And well, there we go. We have a dirt house and a torch. I'm going to put down my bed in just a little bit and start to do something to pass the night away, because it's getting to be nighttime again really soon. But, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. It's been 2 days. I haven't starved. I haven't died. So I'm feeling pretty good. But tomorrow we need to go get some clay and focus on trying to make the food situation better. Because, yeah, I'm occasionally finding the cranberries and they're keeping me going, but they're not gonna be there forever. I need something more. So, we got to figure that part out. But the next task is just surviving the night. Now, I did manage to survive, and I did manage to collect a whole bunch of reeds. And so, nice. 5 reed chests. I will take... No. 1 reed chest. Okay. Well, I will take a reed chest because I want to be able to start leaving things in the house here. And it has only 8 slots. And there we go. Well, that's all there is to it. Well, let's eat some cranberries and go to bed. Well, it's day 3. We managed to sleep away the night. The food situation, however, is getting pretty dire. I need to figure out how to farm. Ooh, I see some ripe berries behind me too. And do some more foraging. This lake, I think, is going to be really, really important for farming, and I'm just gonna have to figure that out. During the night, I made a hoe so that I can prepare for that, and did a little bit of reading. But for right now, let's go get some berries. Yum, yum, yum. All right, well, we're doing pretty good. Man, it is a blustery day. Do you hear that? Wow. So first thing I want to do is I want to be able to get my seeds out so that I can try to plant something. I've got flax seeds, I've got turnip seeds, and I have some grain that's going to have to be milled into flour eventually, it seems. So I got 2 kinds of seeds, and we've got this nice water right down here. a lot of the cattails are going to grow here, and so I don't want to destroy those cattails, but I am going to go ahead and flatten out an area here next to the lake. They say that you need to farm within 3 blocks of the lake in order to have things grow. They got to be within 3 blocks of the water. So might as well collect all the dry grass what we got here as well. All right, so with a hoe, it seems like, let's see, there. Nope, that's not how that works at all. It says, let's see, hoe, and we are in low fertility soil. That is annoying. There we go. I had to like shift and hold on it. All right. It doesn't do it with the grass. I got to remove the grass on top of it. Now I can hoe it. All right, well, let's put down my seeds that I've got. At least they're not clogging up my inventory. Oh, I only got the 3 seeds apparently. That's not going to be enough. That is not going to be enough. I'm kind of just running around and I'm picking up everything I can find. I'm like always picking up rocks, even though I don't think that I need that many rocks. But the problem is I can't tell. I don't have enough experience to be able to tell what's flint and what's andesite just by looking at them. So I'm kind of just always getting all of them. And that's a valid strategy. Wait. Copper nuggets. Ooh, copper nuggets. They said that you should mark that. I mean, because they said that there's copper right between, there's like copper veins right underneath where you find the copper nuggets. So that's amazing. I'm going to mark that right there, and I'll give that a nice red color. Awesome. Awesome. We got a long way to go to get to the Copper Age, I do think, but at least it'll be really good to have some. The other thing I wanted to do today is I want to go get some clay, and I saw some clay back over here toward the hills. The reason I want to get clay, what did I pick up? Oh, a quartz chunk. Interesting. I could not tell the difference between whatever else there was and the quartz chunk, you know? So that's kind of why I like the idea of just getting everything. Anyway, we need clay to make pots. So I got to come back over here to where I thought I saw some clay and try to find it again. Aha! Yes, fire clay. And unfortunately my shovel is about dead, but this clay will be really, really important. There are different kinds of clay, I learned from watching that video, and fire clay is one of the better ones, but any clay will work for making pots, and that's where we're after right now. That is my goal right now. By the way, you see this? This block is still, oh, it is healing, but I like how it just doesn't completely revert back to like the original state like it does in Minecraft when you stop mining a block after a bit. I like that part. Alright, well, looks like I've got my work cut out ahead of me. I want to get as much as I possibly can. And, of course, my shovel broke. I'm mining it by hand now. I think I've got the materials. I could make another shovel, but yeah, I just wanted to show that you can actually mine things by hand, and you don't always have to have the tool to do it. It's just slower. You know, a lot like Minecraft. Alright, well, I got about 4 stacks of clay, and I think that'll be an overnight project. I think it's time to go out and explore a little bit more. Ooh, what do we have there? We got a hen. Oh, yeah. Can I get it? We got some kind of game hen. Let's go. Let's go. Where's it going? I can't keep up with it. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't seem to be working. Where'd it go? Oh no! Oh, a rooster. Oh, there's all kinds of life. Oh, I got it! Yay! Oh, yay! I killed it! How do I pick it up? Really? They've got a whole thing on a whole bunch of different butterflies, and I can't find anything that tells me how to collect this hen that I killed. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. I got some feathers and I got some raw poultry. It just took a long time. It's using the knife and shifting and yeah. I got to throw that out because I don't have anything that there we go. All right. Whoa. I did something. I killed something and I got some food. Yay. Now we got to try to do that again. There was a rooster around here somewhere. All right, I saw something else. Can we find it? Can we get something? It doesn't seem like it. I've lost it. Ah, so hard to see anything with all the grass and now rain. Wow. But this area does seem to have some wildlife, which is really good. Really good. I managed to get another rooster. But, yep, it's getting to be nighttime, and this rain is, really interfering with things, honestly. I hope I can remember how to get back. Oh. Bushes. Berries. I need those. I killed a chicken, and the rooster's fighting me back. Okay, well, I guess that means I get 2 chickens for dinner. There we go. I really need to try to save them eventually so that I can start to try to raise my own, you know? But right now we just got to survive, and I got to figure out how to cook these guys. Well, back in the hovel here. I think my torch is probably not going to last too much longer. I want to make another one. I tried to make another one of these storage things, and I made a basket instead, which was kind of not the best, honestly, because now I don't have enough reeds to make another storage thing. So, yeah, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. So you may be wondering why I'm like hiding out inside of this little dirt house for the night. And the answer is, I don't really know. I think the wolves are more aggressive. There are definitely non-humanoid things that can be abound, and they have a name, but what are they? What do they look like? How are they dangerous? Well, I don't rightly know. And I don't want to find out right now either. Oh. Do you hear that? Something's out there making noises. Oh, yeah. Something's out there making noises, and I do not want to be out there. No way. So let's try to figure out how to make pottery instead. And ignore the creepy growling noises. And hope they can't break down a wall. Okay, it says shift and right click on the ground to begin forming clay. So I've got the clay. Let's do that. Okay, so we can make bowls, a clay oven for cooking baked goods. You'll need a quern before you can. Okay, a raw planter, raw cooking pot. That is what I need. I can make 4 at a time, and a crock. A crock can be used to preserve foods and pickle foods, which sounds pretty good if I can find some salt. All right. Well, let's try to make some cooking pots here. Oh. So like each little bit of... Oh, I'm making 4 at a time. That's why there's 4 segments. Gotcha. Wow. And you know what? That growling is super disconcerting, isn't it? Oh my word. I really don't want to listen to that the whole time here. But I think I'm safe. And we're going through... it's not a ton. I wonder how many of these pixels you get from a single piece of clay. It seems like it's maybe 10 or 12. So it goes pretty far. This is good. This is good. So I'm guessing that we have to remove these guys. Great. Great. This is looking good. And now we have the next layer. Oh my. This is slow. We thought napping tools was slow. This is slow. Wow. Pretty neat, but slow. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I was going to make a statement about why we hide inside, and I had no idea those things were out there making that noise. It just... YouTuber luck. Yeah. YouTuber luck. Anyway, let's get back to making a pot. So I think when we get to the top and we need lids, changing the tool mode is going to be a good way to go. But for right now, I got a lot of walls to do, and they take a long time. Okay, so here we are. Here I am trying out one of the other tool modes. And so it definitely is a little more efficient to do. Not much. I mean, yeah, I got some waste though, and that's the problem, you know? I think. Oh, no. I didn't want it to be solid on top. Oh, that's... Okay. Oh, that's a little annoying. But I should just be able to... Yep, there we go. Okay, what did I get? They went somewhere. Oh, there we are. 4 raw cooking pots. Now what do? Fires into a cooking pot. And we got to figure out, how do we fire it? How do I fire it? I am very good. Very glad that I am in my little house and they are out there. Okay, so can I... They disappeared. I don't know where they went. I mean, they're in the fire pit, I guess, but I don't want to put... I put 3 of them in there, but I don't want to put them all in there in case that's not right. It says cold. Can't smelt, requires a kiln. Well, where do we get a kiln? How do we make a kiln? Place clay product in a 1x1 hole, then place dry grass, sticks, and firewood. Peat and coal can be used instead of firewood. Ignite to fire your clay products. Careful, ignites nearby combustible blocks. Will take 24 hours to finish. Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't want that over there. My door's over there. Let's put it over here. No, I don't know how that's working. Maybe it has to be... Oh, it has to be a 1x1. Okay. There. We'll fill that up. And we've got some firewood. Can we do that? No. We have to add maybe some more. Now we have to add some firewood. Oh, now it's just called a pit kiln. Okay. All right, cool. Let's make another one. I don't think that's enough dry grass, though. It is not. And I can't add firewood. Well, so it looks like I can do 3 of them. No? No, I don't. How do I do that? Can be fueled with firewood. Then place dry grass sticks. Oh, I gotta add sticks. Oh, do I have enough sticks? I don't know. So let's try this one right here. We got sticks selected. Okay, and now firewood. Oh, and there we go. Now we can light it, I think. Yes. Yes, now it's going. Okay, I do not have enough sticks. Can I make more sticks? No. Okay. Well, we have a kiln going. And I think it's time to see. Is it daytime? It's daytime. But they seem to still be out there. What? Oh. Ah, no. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. They're called drifters. Okay. Oh, I heard it enough that it went away. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's what they are. That's why we don't go out at night. And I think that's a good place to end the episode, don't you? I want him to go away. I want the growling to stop. It's really disconcerting. It's really scary. All right. Well, what'd you think of this episode? Please leave me a comment down below. Should I keep playing? I'm really enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the episode too. Thanks so much. And remember, until next time, be excellent to each other. I'm out.